Hi guys, how's Tricks? I'm back again. So back on the old Night Rider, as we are. So we got the headlights done last time, and they're here. Oh, see, this is the problem. They don't. That hinge. Remember that hinge was a pain in the bum. Well, it's still a pain in the bum because it's such a tiny point to get the glue on, and everything worked on the last live. When I glued it onto the body, you can guess what happened. So they probably won't be removable by the time this kit's built, but that's life. The guy I'm building it for is keeping it in a display case, and he won't be playing around with it, he said. So he said he's not bothered if the lights go up and down or not, because he's never going to touch it to do that. Hiya Sue, hiya, how you doing? Good to see ya. Panzer, how you doing? Going with Robert, hi pal. Pain in the pivot, yeah, something like that. In the royal pivot, I think. But like I say, it's going in a display case, and he's never going to touch it. He said so. He's not caring if the lights go up and down or not. They worked up and down when I built it, but it was, if you remember, it was such tiny little points, and you had to get glue on that and nowhere else, and it's just near on impossible. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Like I say, he's not gonna use it anyway. He's not gonna sit there going eat with the lights all the time. So all good fun. I'm just trying to see what we've got to do, because I haven't really looked, to be honest. So there's a few bits where there's coloured parts going in. Well, obviously clear parts, and obviously I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to avoid some of these bits for a minute. We'll start doing the front bumper there. I don't know how well you can see that, but it says clear parts as well, but obviously we'll just do the body colour bits for a minute and take it from there, I suppose. Those are the lights, and now it's this front bumper here. So I hope everyone's had a good week. I've been busy at work, but that is what it is. 37, right, let's get this bumper off the sprue. It's been absolutely miserable all week weather-wise. The sun comes out for about 10 minutes and then that's it. Not great. Just looking. Get them off. I've got a fly in here and it's doing my bouncing. Evening James, over on Facebook there. Hope you're keeping well, pal. A little rub there quick. Evening Paul. How's Tricks fella? So he's not buried you yet then? Alright Harry. Yeah, not bad pal. Let's get some finer sand in here going on. Don't want to scratch the bumper there. Yeah. that'll do. So there's our bumper there. It'll go and all that malarkey. And that should hopefully dry fit test fit on there like that. With a bit of luck. Oh, I've got things to glue on first by the looks of it. So there's clear parts that go in there, but I'm not putting them in yet, for obvious reasons. So, I took that, hung that way, number 37. There isn't much to this kit, to be honest. Pull, all good, thanks. Oh, awesome. Oh. I'm in there. Delightful part. Why they've decided to get you to glue that on there like that, I have no idea, because they could have moulded that in one piece. At the end of the day. So I'll show you it in a minute. I'll show you it and you'll go, I don't quite know why they've done it in two pieces when they could have moulded this in one piece. So what I'm doing, I'm gluing, I'll get this next one off and I'll show you, and then you'll see what I'm on about. So we've got this delightful little piece here. That glues, if I can get your camera to see it properly. Can you see where I glued that one there on the, was a little pointer stick or something. I've glued this one on here. Let's see if I can get that so you can see. Just there. So on that side, there, I've got to glue that panel on there. But it's flush with the other one. So I don't know why they didn't just mould that as one piece with a little panel line or whatever. Seems a bit odd. And then it is an Aoshima kit, so it kind of says it all really. You've got to sit there with it flat and then glue it flat, so strange. This is another part that you could easily knock off, I guess. It really don't make any sense. They could have made that. That's two parts on it now. So that's three bits all together. You'd have thought they would have just done that as one piece. Not that I'm complaining. Not that much anyway. So that's that on there. Kind of a pointless exercise. And we want number 44, which I bet you your life is one of these dodgy chrome parts. Yep. So they want me to put the lights on and then these dodgy chrome bits. Not happening. That'll get sprayed first. So we'll give that a coat of black. Just so I can stick in that hole in the back there. Support it. No. Right, 1 second, I'll get a bit of a cocktail stick. That'll do. bit of an old kebab stick. That'll do it. Back's too big. I'll just nip that down. Baywatch surfboard next. I take it you're a Hoff fan. Not for me, Harry, I'm afraid. This is not even for me when it's done. I'm going through all this joyous pain in the rear enders for somebody else. So that bit's body colour. Obviously that's going to be body colour. And I want to avoid the next two bits on there. So your coloured parts there. And then the chrome bit at the back to make it shiny or whatever, but I'm not going to do that yet. So we'll leave that next bit. We've got a couple of side skirty bits to put on, apparently. On this bottom edge here. And that's body colour as well. There's a little one there, that's an indicator, orange. Not that they ever used indicators. So I've got to whip a piece on there. Whichever piece that shall be. So we'll leave the orange bit for now. Number 30. Delightful little piece here. A little bit there. Which again, with all this, could have quite easily been moulded at the same time. Right, so that's this one. There's absolutely no reason. There's another bit that says body colour. I don't know why this wasn't just moulded as it was. They're determined to see me get a fingerprint in it. That's what it is when they design this kit. Where's the fun in that? Yeah, that's true. Another change, I suppose. But you know, it's just some parts you just think to yourself, why? Why did they even bother? There is no reason that this little tiny bit glued flush on the body there could not have been done as part of the actual, you know, the main body. There is no reason why that needed to be separate. It's not like it was an optional extra or anything like that. I think it's just to wind people like me up. There you go, it's on. I don't know how well you can see that. I mean, just that little bit there at the bottom. I mean, it's bonkers. That's what it is. All that delightful moulding and alright TSM, how you doing, pal? Fred, are you going to put flashing LEDs on the bonnet? No. I wanted to do flashing LEDs on it, but unless I bought the kit the date it was released, when all them lovely flashing LED kits came out, and I could have got hold of one, but I didn't, because the guy that this is building, I'm building this for, I got the kit for him so I could build it, and I looked online can't get the kit. LED kit no longer produced. And I looked everywhere. Did it just to test your modelling skills, winding you up. It's just a bonus. Yeah, a bit like you nutters with turpits. And then demanding that I do the dazzle camo with an airbrush, not freehand, etc, etc. You know the story on that one, and it's still sitting there, and it will get done at some point or another. I've got to get this done. Once I've got this done, then I'll get that done. Right. It's about there. It's like a little silly front side skirt. That's what it is. See that there on the front? It's hard to see really, but there it is. Down the bottom there. How easy that makes the bonnet go, the body going on, we'll soon find out. That's that bit in anyway. Make sure I'm happy with that. That's the other bad thing, of course, it's not for me, so that makes it even more pressure. Right, on the bonnet. See what I mean? Another one on the bonnet, number 27. Delightful piece here. Like oh, I see. That's like a bonnet scoop. You see that? You see there's a little groove there. Little fancy bonnet scoop thing. I'm guessing. Evening, Mark. How you doing, fella? All right. Best bit is it doesn't even tell you which way round it goes. I'm guessing it goes that way. And I guessed wrong. That way. Don't, Mark, over on Facebook, by the way. Don't get me building your rally car, because yours is a real one, and I don't think Tamiya can fix it. And I'd probably moan. Evening, Apple. How's tricks, pal? There we go. Some little silly bonnet scooter you're never going to notice. Yeah. Not worried about where the glues touch the plastic because it evaporates. Next we have two tiny little mirrors. I don't really want to do that yet. Sod that. They'll just get broken off if I do them now. I'll put that down. As much as I can do on that really. P12. What on earth? Yeah, right. Yeah. So they reckon, huh? You ought to see this. This is a craft, this is a corker. So, obviously, on this front bumper, I don't want to put you're going to love this, by the way. Aoshima are having a laugh. Not on your bloody chance in hell. Right. So, that hole there has a light unit put in from the back, right? And according to the instructions, then it has a chrome bit put on the back of that to make the headlights, whatever underneath lights, all look smart. All very good. Right. They also want me to put these delightful little clear plastic grill things there where my finger is, right? Now I don't know if you can, I don't know if I can get the camera to show you it, because it's clear plastic, it's hard to show. It's like louvers. So the delightful people at Aoshima have decided, which is not going to happen for love nor money, they want me to paint the microscopic black lines on that clear piece of plastic. It says paint 5 lines in clear plastic on that little clear piece. I mean, how on earth are you supposed to paint that black and leave gaps inside so you can see the headlights through the louvers? Not bad for a bit windy and rainy, but otherwise a-okay. Cool. Tight here, Fred. Yeah, good working tonight, unfortunately. Mark, no worries. eBay new DIY hot night rider. I can't really look on the link there at the minute. Because I'm live, and if I click it, it starts messing up everything. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do these silly black lines. In fact, I don't even remember seeing that on the original Knight Rider. I'm sure they're just headlights. I'm going to need to take a little peek here. Knight Rider. I'm sure it was just headlighty things underneath. Images. I don't ever remember that being a black grille. Where's the picture with the Hoff? Alright. Okay. No, definitely 3 lights. Some of them did have a grill. I'm trying to find one. I can't see Facebook at the moment on the chat, so just bear with me a minute. I'm just looking at some photos of the movie. Definitely no grill on that one. Most of them didn't have a grill on the actual film by the looks of it. So do you know what? I'm not even going to bother with that because it was just the 3 headlights. Well, you know, what's it lights underneath? Spotlights, whatever you want to call it. Can't see any with a louvered grill. Even when you zoom right in the picture, you can make out its headlights. Oh, there's one. There's one with a grill. I don't know if the grill dropped down or what. So I'll have to look into that. Alright, Duncan. Yeah. I'm live, by the way, just to warn you. Just so you know.
What's you got shelving? What you got like something all day for some shelves? I'm nearly finished my model.
You nearly finished your man cave room, model room. Awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave them grills off because according to this, most of it was headlights. Very rarely did it have the grills. So that answers that. So I'll try and see what else needs painting black. This windscreen here needs black. And we'll get on with that. Alright, Michael. Didn't expect to see you here, buddy. So I'm not going to go with a grill option, I'll go with a headlight option. It's easier. So here's my windscreen. Inside, outside, inside on. Yeah, some people know what I was talking about when I said that. Some sad ones. So obviously I don't want to ruin that because that's major. And that's the front windscreen. So I've got all this all this bit around here. I'm not going to touch the plastic even with it, but I've got all this bit here and all the way around. Needs to be done in black. So I'm going to spray it from the inside, so then the outside's protected at all times. So I don't want to let go of that, but I don't want to scratch it either. A bit of kitchen paper just so I protect that a little. And I'm going to use some curvy masking tape, like I used on the turpits. And hopefully I can whip that around that and get it how I want it. We shall see. We got 8. I'm going to start in that. Trying to see makes it difficult as well. About there, as I can see. That across there. Bend that round. I like this curvy tape because you can bend it round the corners, which is cool. You can get that bend right, that is. Kind of all fingers and thumbs today. Getting your nail on that bit where you want it so it doesn't move. There we go. Bend that round there. You don't want to mess this bit up. That would be drastic. Boom, 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 boom. Bend it again. end at the top there. See how that looks. Good thing with a bendy tape is you can push it a little, line it up better, pliable a little. Not bad like that. A little bit down on that side. That's about right. Yep. So I've gone with my bendy tape all the way around that in a bit. I don't ruin it. I do use a bit of kitchen roll. I'm just going to tape over that. A bit of normal tape. Probably. No. A bit of normal tape. I can still hear that fly, by the way. I did try and catch it earlier, like Mr. Miyagi. It didn't work. I'm not pushing it down on the actual windscreen, I'm just sort of pushing it on the edge of that curvy tape. I don't want the windscreen too tacky and all that. In the middle here. There we go. That'll do me. Let's have a little crop clip there. Just hold that there. There we go. That's my clear part there masked. So you can spray that. What's the time? I haven't got ages yet. All good. I'll give you an old black bottle shake. Alright, one more little job quick actually, I just remembered before I start. That's like I do on the aircraft wings. Just to stop any overspray going underneath. Because I would cry. Find what you're looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
That's got a bit of Scotland.
Huh?
Got a bit of Scotland in it.
Oh, you want that as well?
Yes.
No worries. So, right guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just gonna go and ring up this on the till for him. Back in a minute. There you go. And back. He's away. The joys are still being open, you see, that's what that is. Right, now I can do what I needed to do. Otherwise I might get overspray under there and then I'll be crying. So, there's my little clip gun. There it is. Yeah, I'll still get that on there. Yeah. So, it looks a bit odd at the minute, but last thing I want is a mirror. Sorted. There we go. Yeah. I'll let that dry and peel it off, whatever. Mark wearing on takeaways tonight, but trying to sort out the road covers and tyres today. Replace the battery as it was dying. Yeah, I think you've been doing well on the rally, mate. I have been paying attention. So next Saturday I won't be live, nor the following Saturday, because the website will be in maintenance mode because I'm away, and the shop will be open but different hours to usual. There is a post about it on our Facebook and Twitter and all that, because I'm away to Riyadh and I can't be in two places at once. Hopefully the missus will feel a little better and she'll be able to open while I'm away, but the website will be on maintenance mode because she doesn't know how to operate all that. However, she's really not well at the moment, so I'm still not sure what's happening while I'm away. But we shall see. Right, so that's a bumper in the black. It's all matte coat at the moment, what I'm doing. I'm not doing any gloss at the moment. The last thing I need to matte coat is this roof spar, because there's a part to go in there and around this window frame. Basically around all these door frames and window frames. I'll still want them in the matte black for a minute. Another fun thing I'm going to have is the glass for the roof, on the roof bit here, because they're all black smoked glass, whatever you want to call it. And Aoshima give you lovely clear parts. So we're going to have a bit of a play with window tinting. Which will be fun. Can you get something to flush that for you? Still working on my truck and trailer. Yeah, I've been paying attention to that. If my missus does open up, it won't be till 7 o'clock. There is no way she's going to sit in the shop till 7 o'clock at night. So I think it's normal hours. I think Tuesday to Thursday. It won't be open Friday, and it'll be open Saturday until 4. As long as she starts to feel better. At the moment, she's really not well. To the extent where I've been getting the train home from work because I don't want her driving. So, there's my mat. The reason I've done it matte on the inside, there's the outside. Right. And you can't scratch it off. Not that the gentleman's going to be touching it, but it definitely won't be coming off. Let's see if we can get this malarkey all pulled off. See what happens. Get that bit like that. Awesome. One matte interior, glossy exterior. Spot on. Obviously I'll give that another clean before I actually fit the thing, because I don't want to, what's it? I want to make sure it's really shiny and clear. Before I actually fit it in, and obviously I've got to do the body work as well before I get to that point. But in theory, it'll look like that. Believe it or not, them curved edges there at the top and underneath are actually what I just sprayed. So, all good. I'll give that a clean and a polish. I don't want to leave that on there. I'll give that a clean and a polish at some point. Super. Give that a clean and a polish, and then put the window wipers on. I want something to sit on. I'll just scratch that. That's the only thing with windscreens, you don't want to scratch them. That stands out like a sore thumb if you do. Right. Done that. Okay. We are actually getting there. It's more bodywork and getting all these bits and bobs sorted. So there's my delightful roof bit. You see that there? And the back window there has a black line round by the looks of it. But they do in a square. Which is going to be joyous because they're, like I said, clear parts. Now, Aoshima give you delightful red bits for your red bits. And even orange bits for your orange bits, even though I don't mind doing the clear myself. So that's helpful. And then they give you clear bits for where you want it that tinted. So it's really kind of them to do that. Not. So I've got another couple of delightful frames there, and you just see me, I've just opened that bag completely, so, and if I look in there correctly, so I've got loads more masking to do. Look at that. Them frames. And then there's a bit on here that goes along up the side and across the top. So, the joys. Delightful. Fab. What I have noticed, I don't quite know what that is. Trying to see. That's a little bit of a shame. Bit of a disappointment at Aoshima. Now I'm presuming, right, that these clear parts are produced the same way as Border Models Lancaster 1/32, where it's got a very faint mark. Alright, Colin, how you doing, pal? Now you can't really see that on the camera, I don't think, but where the sprue gates are, you're not going to see it, I bet. Where the sprue gates are, there's a slight, tiny, like little tiny half curve. Not a blemish, I couldn't explain what it is. Like a half circle. Right where the point is here, where the sprue gate connects onto the part. It's just there on the glass. Like a kind of quarter of a circle, half a circle. You could mistake that for a scratch, but it's not a scratch because it's too uniform. And I think it's where they cold cast inject, you know, with it, and it's cold. Now, when that happened on the border one, people were cracking up. But apparently, so I hear through the grapevine, that once you put the interior in and do everything, you can't see it. It's just one of them things, part of manufacturing or whatever, but this seems to have the same kind of thing. I can't get it on the camera to show you, and I don't think even my phone camera will pick it up, but it's weird. It's like a little tiny bit, and it goes just round in a little half curve around there on both sides, and it's right where the sprue gates are on all of it, and on this bit. on the back window. Just there. Annoying. But like I say, I don't, you'll see it. What are we at? 52. I'll nip these off for sprues anyway. If I can get you where you can see it. Can you see that? Right where my... look down here on this corner. Can you see that? I can see it on my preview there, so you might see it. And it's like that on every bit where the sprue gate was. But anyway, it is what it is. Right, get them out of the way. And bring our delightful windscreen over. It's in protection mode. And we'll mask up this side. Kind of frustrating, a little. Obviously it's not as expensive as the Border Models Lancaster that I got, but it's still annoying. Right, so I'll go from there back to the curvy tape again, and then up there like that. Around that Corey, my Carex, and see that minute detailing. Yeah, I know, pal. Yeah, I mean, my eyesight's no better, you know. I only noticed it because I thought it was a scratch or something, and then it was like, oh no. And then I realised what it was. And I've never noticed that on this kit, so it is what it is. You're not going to see it, that's the truth. Just one of them little things that you think, I believe it's to do with a clear casting, you know, when they're injecting it and it's cold or something. Cold injection or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a manufacturer. I did read it somewhere. And it can cause that kind of stuff to happen. There's more when everyone was cracking up about the Border Models one. Now, make sure it's down. You go around corners, you want to make sure it's down right before you spray. Oh, you mess it up. So again, I'm spraying on the inside. I'm just going to spray this one quick and then that'll be us. Protect that before I spray it. Overlap there. Like the main windscreen, I'm just protecting it all before I start my shenanigans. Right. Here we go again. Sure, move that out of the way for a minute. No accidents. Here we go again. Pull the edges right down. Up that end. Yeah. Hi David, how you doing, pal? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. It's nice to see everybody. I'll put that there and give that a sec. Before I do anything. Boom, boom. We've got a fair bit on anyway. We've got more than we did last week with just the headlights and stuff. I'll just blow some cleaner through this. I won't be 2 seconds. I don't know if you can see me here. Don't want to gunk up the airbrush, you know. Yeah. Sorted. That's just about dry, so out of the way. Wipe that off now. Obviously, you see a window I'm going to give a polish to as well when the time comes. Putting all this tape on it. No, not bad. One little tiny touch up. But there we go. Well, one little tiny touch up to do. But that's easy enough. That won't take many minutes. Just there on that corner. Just a little bit there. Just up there. Well, I can touch it up next time. So it's again gloss there, matte in there. All good. I'll just leave that there. And we'll get that touched up next time. There's the windscreen I did. So we've got the windscreen done. little tiny touch up, but it's only going to take 2 minutes to sort that. Haven't varnished or dipped it or anything, so it's not too bad. Not the end of the world. We've got our silly bits done on the bumper there. They're them bits that I done. I had to glue on. And the other bits moving out. So that's that as well. And we're getting there. Of course, I've done a few bits on this as well. Bit of matte under there. Nearly ready to put the body on. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So that's about it, I think. Better put these in a bag. I don't like leaving them floating about. Yeah, so I've still got to mask the ones for the top here. Spray them. A little touch up on that, but I'll get that next time. But like I say, the next 2 Saturdays I'm away to Riyadh on a road trip and all that carry on. So I won't be about until when is it? I think the 18th I'm back, sort of 17th, 18th, something like that. So it'll be the Saturday after that, but I'll let you all know anyway. Cheers, Colin. Good to see you, pal. Time to take the puppy out, walkies. No worries, Apple. You take care, pal. So yeah, that's about it really. So all good fun. We're getting there. Like I say, I'll get that touch up next time and all that. And then we'll tint the glass. That'll be fun. Doing a smoke tint. Because on the real one, it was a tinted one. So that's it for now. Take care, guys. And have a good couple of weeks. I'll be on Facebook and whatnot. Obviously, photographs and stuff like that. But that's about it. So take care for now. And I shall see you all once I'm back. Bye for now, guys. Thanks for watching and stay safe. See you later.